listen. Soldier.
Shots.
I see the stars in the sky. I look into their eyes and I don't idolize their lies because I don't idolize, I'm not the idol type, because the idol types are always standing on top of somebody and pushing them under with their feet under. They don't utter to the under anymore. That's why all the broad times in my life I want to slaughter my dome. How my heart get filled. The times I wanted to be mindless made me heartful. Even the hardships, the waves pushing hard against my ship made that heart spitter even harder. Put the heart inside my spit, the ways I put inside my soul. Cause now I can see all the times I've been homeless, but never homeless. Cause I could always write a poem upon my poem, and that is my home. This music, I'm spitting it with a mucus. The too sick so I can show them sick is not the worst shit. They always say you're the worst shit when we coming in with the tattoos or the attitudes, the black dudes walking up in the courtroom and they trying to sort your mind cause they can't see anything in your mind but the mind. Because when you come with the style of the rapping and cussing and saying fuck this and fucking shit, the Christians don't want to get with it, but then they with being praying to a man who's really a killer. God killed them all and know a story, you didn't even know it. So he killed the whole planet just because they weren't in his plans. Well, guess what? Did the kid not get born that same day and got pushed away in the way as a kid is born every day? You know, think one was born in that Sodom and Gomorrah. So I'm coming for you to say the torture you said was me, the devil, in that courtroom. Really, I saw in the Bible once they put me in that jail cell and all there was a Bible. But the Bible, I rifled through the pages, but it turned to a rifle on my mind. They said my kind wasn't kind. They said my aunt, I should never play guitar when she walked down the aisle and kissed that woman. She should have been stoned. You should also cut off your hand if you sinning. We're all sinners because we've all been finished to the limit and done things we didn't understand at the time because life was not in our mind at the time. The puppetry of the mind, these puppets are trying to fuck with us, but no, we have to put on our own event and have the puppets be our puppets so we control our reality. It's all in your third eye, your two eyes, all three eyes. It's not just in your third eye, your first eye, your second eye. But never will I be looking out with the first eye, second time, second rise. Stars rise. No, stars don't rise, you have to rise to the stars. We don't start at stars, we look at the stars. And if we embody them, personify, we can rise, manipulate the forces. Kick over the coffin, or walk in abortion. I fly in cripple, spitting the shit, never still. It always flowing. You wanna get something?
No, I'm just kind of seeing
It's forever, transcending dimensions. Just never mention anything that doesn't want to mend. Sin to get over and let your wings spread. Otherwise, just spread that middle finger up and let it linger if they don't want to give you a chance. For the rebuttal, for the rise, for the remorse, for the rebirth. And say, fuck this earth. It said this constitution is always with us. And I have to be a man with constitutions. And all this fucking bullshit, they're talking about liberty and freedom. And I gotta be a man of dignity. A man of society, but it's in society. Lies to we. On this document it says, all men are created equal, but then they have the blacks in the chains. And then America got to be the ones who enslaved, raped, and pillaged, and then to get filled on this feeling of not being filled with anything, not being a person at all, the walking dead, filled with this feeling of being filled with nothing and leaving nothing under them. And then they come to a new wing, to a new era, and then they say they're no longer the terror, they're so progressive. They say we're in a post-race society because we had a black president. And then every white Republican says all of the shit he does that the other Republican president did is fucking ill as shit. And can't we see the lies in their lines? The lines all lie. They try to separate, but that's why I'm putting my line to the line to the line. I'm cutting it right in half. Now let's walk past the narrow path. We will make it incredibly more divided and rip it apart and get rid of all the dividing. We break through, we don't have to walk on water. We walk through water, we are the water, we are the argo. The flow is all we know. And we know no one knows. That's OV, you know me. Straight poetry.
Word.
Thank you, man. That's what I want to see. Thank you, man.